Hello, welcome to my basic manicure for today. My name is Marjorie and we will begin. So now I'm just putting my gloves for sanitation purposes since I'm going to inspect the client's nails before the service. Okay, so here we're just going to be inspecting the nail for any damage of the nail bed, any damage, any cuts, any polish, anything to take record of before we start. Right now we're going to remove any polish and inspect the nails. And then we'll begin with the little finger of your client's left hand. Just make sure your cotton ball is fully saturated with acetone and then remove all existing polish. And that's what we're going to be doing to your first left hand. And here I began to shorten my client's nails for she had asked me prior to me starting if I could cut them down a bit and have them to more of her liking. So right now I am just trimming a bit of her nails. Here I had just finished trimming my client's nails and we began shaping. Never use a sawing back and forth motion when filing down the natural nail because it can disrupt the nail plate. And always begin with the left hand little finger and go up to the thumb. As you can see, I finished shaping, and before moving on to the right hand, I placed the fingertips of the left hand in the finger bowl to soak and soften the cuticle while I finish my right hand on the same following steps we did previously. As I said before, remove all polish and inspect the client's hand on the right hand since we have finished with the left hand. Here we are again, trimming down the right hand nails as my client asked. And here we are again, back to shaping the nails on the right hand. Once again, start with the pinky, work your way up to the thumb, and never saw with a back and forth motion roughly on a natural nail. we take the left hand out of the bowl, brushing the nails with the nail brush, removing debris from the nail surface. Brush the fingers with your wet nail brush to remove any debris from the fingertips. Use downward strokes. Now dry the client's hand. Dry the hand with a towel designated as this client's service towel. As you dry, gently push back the cuticle with a towel. Now place the right hand into the finger bowl to soak while you continue the next steps. Sadly, I did not have any cuticle remover, but next we apply cuticle remover and carefully put it on each cuticle of the nail plate on the left hand. Since the cuticle is now loosened up for us, use a wooden pusher or the inside of a curved metal pusher to gently push and lift cuticle tissue off of each nail plate of the left hand. The next step is to use sharp nippers to remove any loose dead skin, but what I've learned from my teachers, we are not allowed to do that in the state of Georgia, so don't do that anymore. And here I'm just cleaning the nail plate. We do not want any more oil, cuticle remover on the nail plate anymore, so just go ahead and clean it off and make sure there is no debris. And now we'll be taking the right hand and cleaning it with the nail brush in a downward motion as we did before with the left hand. And now we take the right hand and towel dry it, push back the cuticle a little bit, and leaving the left hand aside. Once again, on the right hand, we will do the same as the left. Apply cuticle remover and use a wooden pusher to push back the cuticle. here we are switching back to the left hand while taking off the excess oil and cuticle remover on the right hand. Here is where we began to bevel the nails, but since my client has very weak nails, I decided to use a buffer instead of a file. Now the next step is to buff if desired. Since my client wants polish, we are going to use a 3-way buffer to buff her nails. If your client does not want to polish, use a 4-way buffer to bring the nails to a brilliant shine. Now here is where I'll switch back to the right hand and begin to bevel my nails and remove all the rough spots and just following it down with the buffer and also buffing for polish. Now this is where I will go back to the left hand and apply a nail oil. Use a cotton tipped wooden pusher or cotton swab or eye drop to apply any nail oil to each nail plate and massage it into the nail and the surrounding skin using a circular motion. Now I will switch to the right hand and continue to apply nail oil and rub it into the nails and the surrounding skin in a circular motion. Now I'll take the left hand and wash and dry the client's hands. I'll wash it thoroughly with the finger bowl and the nail brush to remove any oil or debris. Remember to dry the client's hand thoroughly with a clean and disposable towel. Continue that same step of washing and drying the client's hand, cleaning it with a finger bowl and nail brush appropriately, and dry the client's hand thoroughly. All the same steps to the following right hand. Now here I took off my gloves because we will begin the process of massage lotion and oil on the hands. Just give it a nice massage. Don't be greedy. Be there for a minute. Make the client enjoy it. This is an important step to a basic manicure. It's the part everyone loves, so make it worth their while. After massaging both hands, I will go back to the left and remove all traces of oil. After the massage, you must remove all traces of lotion and oil from the nail plate before polishing, or the polish would not adhere well. Use a saturated cotton swab with alcohol or polish remover and take off any debris or oil. Now here I'm just going to take out my client's colors. My client just decided to go with clear. Make sure you confirm your nail color. Most clients will have their polish already chosen before or during the consultation. If not, ask them to choose a color. For right now, we'll just go in with some clear. So here I am just setting up my UV lamp to complete my polishing procedure for my client. Yeah, sure. Wow.
You have performed a beautiful finished manicure. Those nails are popping.